You're listening to Biz-Souls, the business podcast with an edge, hosted by me, Rona Lewis, and Jeffrey Hansler. Tune in for perspectives and discoveries about the changing world of business. It's time to connect to the heart, soul, and humor of how business gets done. Hi, everyone. Sorry, I was looking down because I'm setting up for today's podcast. I'm Rona Lewis.
I'm Jeffrey Hansler. And we get to the heart and soul of business and the people that make it happen.
Yes, here on Biz-Souls today, we're talking about sex.
We are talking about sex. More specifically, we're going to talk about the porn industry a little bit.
Yeah.
And we were going to call it quits for today and, do a wrap. And Rona goes, hey, look what I just found.
And yeah, so let's talk about it. So this is on the AP app, and it's titled "Sex is a big industry for the is a big market for the AI industry. ChatGPT won't be the first to try to profit from it."
Oh, by the way, we had a little faux pas. You said, and I didn't catch it. You said Sam Freeman. And you meant Sam Altman.
Sam Altman. So
correction
from last time. Thank you very much. ChatGPT will be able to have kinkier conversations after OpenAI CEO Sam Altman announced that artificial intelligence company will soon allow its chat box to engage in erotica for verified adults. One more sentence. OpenAI. Can I say that again? OpenAI won't be the first to try to profit from sexualized AI. Sexual content was a top draw for AI tools almost as soon as the boom in AI-generated imagery and words erupted in 2022. Sex sells. I don't see anything wrong with it. I never understood why prostitutes in real life situations was against the law. It's my body, my choice type thing. So who cares?
Well, there are all kinds of reasons, and it should be. I think we've grown as a society, and I think it would be a lot better. That's a whole political discussion. I thought we don't talk.
I think
politics.
It is. Yeah,
I think prostitution should be legalized. Mm-hmm. For those that where it's going to work out. I mean, Vegas. Who knows?
Yeah.
Anyway, that's not what we're talking about, though. What we're talking about, and the reason I brought this to the porn industry is a lot of people don't know this. Your YouTube and your high-density drives and all that, a lot of that has to do, what was really pushing the limits on technology in the beginning of the computer industry in the early 90s was the porn industry.
Really?
They were the ones because they wanted to do video online. And so they needed all that space, and they needed a way to cut it and do it. I mean, it used to be to take a video and get it online, you had to be in the code world to get it online, and there were very few services that would put it up, and they're very expensive.
So in that case, was it like the beer industry where 80% of the beer was consumed by 20% of the people? So 80% of that using that video
was
capabilities
was really pushing them.
Yeah.
Well, and the same token, so I worked at the video. I did programs with.
He worked in the porn industry for.
No, I didn't.
He did not.
I did programs for the Video Software Dealers Association. They were the video stores.
Okay.
And going back even further is the real industry that drove video.
Was the back room
was the porn industry
going through the curtains, looking over your shoulder,
and it back there on the stats. Sometimes that back little room of porn was worth 50% of the income for these video dealer. These little video.
How much more
retailers.
did they charge than regular videos? I wonder.
I don't know. I don't know how they priced it. So the two markers were sometimes it was 50% of their income for the month, and for others it was the difference between a break-even and profitable month. And those back rooms were important, and it's always been that way. Even in print magazine. God, I remember as a kid we had no idea we were trash dumping as kids. That's what you do when you're a kid. And they had a magazine store.
Not this kid.
They had a magazine store, and they'd throw out all their car, and they'd throw out different books and stuff, and they threw out all the porn stuff.
Magazines. Well, you were a healthy teenage boy. What can I say?
We were teenagers. We were like, God,
what, 8, 9?
Yeah, this is when you could run around free, and you went outside because there was no internet. We were. No,
yes, I remember.
I think we were 6, 7. I was 6 or 7.
They let at 6 or 7. That's awfully young.
When I was 11, I went on a week bicycle trip with a friend of mine. We just took off and we were gone for an entire week. And my parents said, "You had no cell phone. You had no way of getting hold of you." My dad gave me He gave me a couple of dimes and a nickel and said, "Call me if you need something."
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, but you lived in New York. It was a dangerous place.
Well, I lived on Long Island. It was like frickin' Mayberry where I grew up. My mother would go nuts if she didn't know where I was every 20 minutes.
Well, you're like 30 years younger than me. So anyway.
Oh yeah, that's it. And
I was born in 1917, folks. So
there you go. So yeah,
a little drop of blood will do you.
So yeah, it's amazing he can stand out in the sun too.
Exactly.
But well, yeah, I mean, it's my mom throughout the day, she would be like, "Oh, where's Rona?" And half the time I was either around the corner playing with a friend, or one of her friends would pick me up and take me shopping, or bring her to their house and give me a snack because I was really cute and little and they didn't have kids or whatever. My mom never worried about it. It doesn't so much happen now. But not days, not like a week.
We've digressed though. We're away on the subject.
What are we talking about? I don't even remember what we were talking about.
We're talking about the porn industry. Somehow it went to Andy and Mayberry. Anyway.
You started it with your 5-day trips when you were 6 years old.
Yeah, well, okay. Anyway. So, it's interesting. It's hardwired into people procreate, and it's always driving it. And people have a high interest. It may not be a healthy interest in sex.
Yeah,
and all
I
that
wouldn't say
stuff.
everybody has a high interest. There's a certain number. There's a certain percentage of the people who enjoy that outlet.
Well, look at the hymns started off with Viagra, didn't they? And Cialis, and then they made their own white label brand, just like her. Got their own white label, or maybe they manufactured it themselves. Who knows?
I think
it's probably white label.
I don't know, because some of their stuff is proprietary to them, because they have hymns, and now they have hers.
So they're chemically doing it, and they started off that way. Yeah. And a lot of
I own their stock.
Right, and some of the not the actors themselves, the directors. Some of them got, because they were good with video, they ended up on full-on production video when it went to video later on. So video porn sex seems to cut a lot.
Yeah, well, and it makes sense. It's a lot safer that people don't have to leave their rooms, to do this. And it says, after 3 years of largely banning mature content, Altman said Wednesday that his company is not the elected moral police of the world and ready to allow more user freedom for adults at the same time as it sets new limits for teens, which I think is very important. It's got to be, 21 and older, which, because if it was for teens, no teen would ever leave their room, although they make a lot of money.
Oh, wait a second. Let's be real about this. First of all, if a father read Playboy, I guarantee the kids found it.
Oh, I'm
and
sure.
I guarantee that no matter how they protect this,
but the father's reading it for the articles.
Yeah, exactly. And yes, honey, I'm reading it for the article. I guarantee the kids are going to figure out a way around
Probably.
Because
kids are born being able to code,
Yeah, unless you're going to, take a picture. Maybe they'd have it take a picture, but then it's invasion of privacy. So I don't know if somebody's going to want to do that.
Anyway.
So why are they doing it? Why is Altman doing this? Do you think,
Probably,
what do you think's driving it? Do you think it's data, or do you think it's usership? I think it's data. And I think that this data is going to be used by those building the robots and the companion robots that they're working on? because they're getting, I mean, mechanically, they're getting scary. If they can solve the skin problem.
I think you're going too deep on this. I'll tell you exactly why they're doing it.
Oh, why they're doing it.
Letting the chat box become a friend or romantic partner could be another way for the world's most valuable startup, which is losing more money than it makes, to turn a profit that could justify the $500 billion valuation. They're not really earning much through subscriptions, so having erotic content will bring them quick money.
Oh, so they're going to charge for that.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
They couldn't offer that free. No. Of course they're going to charge for it.
Right. Well, they'll still be able to collect the data on it. They'll still get ahead on it. So it's a win-win. Somebody, that would have been an interesting conversation. Can you imagine? Everybody's in the boardroom. Hey, we got to make money, guys. What do we do?
Porn. Right.
No, we can't do that.
No, really. I'm telling you. We should do it. Oh, my God. That would be funny.
And, I don't know how, it doesn't say, how much they would charge the subscription for it. But, hey, I'm paying $20 a month for ChatGPT. So are you, aren't you?
No, I'm on the expensive plan. I'm on the expensive plan.
Are you?
I'm paying $200 a month.
Are you?
No, I told you I've got a special project, and I'm using it for. They limit you on stuff. So.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's okay. I find the $20 one just fine for my needs.
Well, I'll probably go back for it. It's the same thing. I'm doing things in my life now. I'm doing things for a period, so I'll do this for a year, and I'll still use it, and I'll try and do research and cram all the stuff.
You should see if you're paying $200 if that includes the porn.
Oh, that would be
bonus. You get porn.
Oh my God, that's hilarious.
Act now, and you get a free 6 months of porn.
Oh my God, that's true.
Anyway.
Yeah, well, I have been doing a lot of reresearch, not in that area though.
I was just going to say, what kind of research?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my gosh. Anyway,
No,
so
I do think so. The companions, I mean, everything they're talking about, choices people are making, people are having more interactions, maybe not healthier interactions, with their phone, with their discussions with AI. There was just a report out, people enjoy conversing with AI.
Oh, yeah.
And that satisfies some of their interactions, social needs.
Isn't it amazing how we give so much leeway to AI, and yet they are trying to, women overall are still being, held back or judged, and they're looking to hold back our choices and things like that. Isn't that sad? It's like they're like women. They don't want us to vote, or they don't want us to have choices in our bodies, and for abortions and things like that. But AI, you can do porn. It's just a bizarre dichotomy.
This
food for thought.
Food for thought. This I ended up on Facebook. Ended up on this feed for therapy and stuff. And this psychologist, she said, I don't think men understand. Women are in constant fear, that all the time, and now it's even more so. Mm-hmm. Well, if that's true, and women are in constant fear, that's not going to help them in the business environment. And so. Well. As a matter of fact, fear, we know what fear does. Fear makes people,
grasp for control, you mean?
Yeah. Fear goes to control, and they go into control, and that's stupid. And that's why maybe it's a problem.
Well, it'll be interesting to see what happens with AI and porn and abortion rights. So there we go. I never thought I'd say a sentence like that in my life.
Things you could put together. All right.
Anyway, all right. Yeah. What do you guys think about ChatGPT and Claude and Perplexity and all of those having the ability to give you pleasure in so many different ways?
Exactly.
So, we'd love to know your thoughts while you're at it. Like, share, hit that bell. It really helps our numbers, which are going up slowly. And, we'd like to get to over 1,000. I don't think we're there yet.
No, we're not in quadruple digits.
Not yet. So anyway, thank you so much. That's it for us. Thanks for playing. I'm Rona Lewis.
I'm Jeffrey Hansler, and for the FCC, this program is rated PG.
That's right.
13.
For entertainment purposes only. This has been Biz-Souls. We'll see you next time.
Thank you.
You've been listening to the Biz-Souls podcast with your hosts Rona Lewis and Jeffrey Hansler. Did you have fun? Subscribe, rate, and leave a review. It's very much appreciated. Talk to you next week.